Hello everyone, I'm Charles the Victorian, welcome back. We're back playing some more Dayton and City Skylines. And it's gonna be a new era right now. It's gonna be 1875. So we'll see some things change, some parts of the city grow, and we're gonna see more districts. So that should be very interesting to create. But today, I'm gonna try breaking up Dayton into different parts, kind of like how it is on the map. We're gonna have different wards. I think there's like 11 or 12 wards to Dayton. But we're gonna start with the first one, which is kind of East Dayton. So let's get started. So slow down. Okay, we're on 1. Let's go ahead. We're gonna kind of map out what East Dayton's gonna be, or at least part of East Dayton. So we're gonna do something like this, and we're gonna do this for now, just to get that. And go themes. We're gonna do small houses and Main Street. That should be good. Yes. Okay. So this is now gonna be called Ward 1. Or First Ward, I'm sorry. I want to double check the map real fast. First Ward. Cool. So we're gonna kind of zoom in here a little bit. And the first thing that goes is this right here. We're gonna get rid of the pond and creek and all that fun stuff. So let's go over here, get rid of that. And we're just gonna go like this and get rid of it all. City's gonna probably flood out. And this road's gonna change, of course. Oh, cool, I can delete it out to there. That's cool. Let's double check that, make sure there's nothing there. Good. Alrighty. So, what we're gonna look at here, we're gonna look for Madison, which should be, that has no name apparently. There's Madison here. There's First. So we're gonna need to go ahead and bring First over a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, that looks good. So the other thing we need to look at, I want to double check this real fast, because the canal is going to extend. So we're going to look down here at the hydraulic basin, which is here. We have 3rd Street, which should be here. Okay, that looks good. Okay, we got that coming down. And there's gonna be a road or something right here. That's gonna be all trains. So we'll hold off on that until we get the rest of everything built. It looks like there's some alleyways and everything. So let's go up here a little bit. There's 2nd Street. 2nd Street looks a little odd. Okay, and between 2nd... Yeah, alrighty. That's cool. So all this is going to change here. Okay, we got that there. That's cool. So 2nd Street, we come straight up with a new road. Goes between 1st and 2nd. Okay, that works for me. So we're gonna go. Let's go try going a little bit higher, maybe. See what that does. Do that. That's cool. And then a little bit over to about here, I believe. We're going to put another one in. Get rid of this. And it looks like we might have to put another gravel road in because it is not wanting to do what we want it to do. Alrighty. So this is now Race Street. Race Street. And this is Canal Street. There we are. Cool. And we're going to have to get rid of this little bit here. And all this is going to change. It would appear as though Cooper Street disappears. And this stays as Foundry Street. Let's see if we can't get that a little better. I think our road's a little bit off. Alrighty, there we go. There we go. Madison Street, we need to extend you up here. Cool. Alrighty, so now this becomes part of... There's Water Street. That's cool. So let's get this real fast. About there it was. I don't know why it's doing all that. There we go. I don't know why it keeps wanting to make bridges. Alrighty. So then we have Water Street, which is up here. And don't forget, things are going to be slightly off just because we had to extend some things. Boom. Get rid of that bridge real fast. You can get rid of this to there just in case. Alrighty. So, all this now becomes part of the canal. Let's go to here. Go to here. Oh no. And we need to get rid of all these buildings. Sorry, industry buildings. Ooh, that one looked really nice. Alrighty. Alrighty, then we're gonna go ahead and put a bridge across if it lets us. Nice. That works. Get rid of this bridge, or that part of that road there. And I'll zoom out a little bit. We're gonna move up Sears Street. Let's try making this just slightly bigger. See if this helps out any. Trying to get the canal looking just correct. Okay. Let's get Sears Street. There's Sears Street. There's Sears Street. I want you to come all the way up to... Oh... Maybe... Ooh, you're not 90. There we go. Maybe to... About there, I want to say. Looks good. Cool. So another thing we're going to see that starts popping in, we're going to start seeing... There we go. Kind of get it like that. Yeah, like we're going to start seeing a levee pop up. So basically, with all the rivers flowing into Dayton, eventually there's going to be a massive flood. Which I could simulate in the game. I might not. Because I can't guarantee how correct it's going to be. That canal looks really bad. Oh well, we got part of the canal there that gets extended. And now we need to create a little bit of a hill here for the levee. And I know it has a levee already we can use, but I'd rather not. Can I do something like, let's see what this does. Will that do anything good? No. What if we upgrade it to this? That looks better. Let's see what it does. Let's see what happens when we do it this way. Nah, I think we might just go ahead and build the levee that comes with the game. As much as I'd like to make one, I just think it's gonna look too much like that. All nasty and blocky. So let's go ahead, we'll go here. We'll find that levee, which should be back over here. There we go. We'll go ahead and just kind of do this, I guess. Turn this off. Does that make a difference? No. I was just curious real fast. Yeah, so we're just gonna go like this. Build the levee this way. There we go. That's a giant levee. I think that's too tall. We're gonna build a levee. So that's just way too tall. That's way that's way too big. What if we come off the side a little bit there? I do kind of question why it's such a weird thing to build. It's like, this is doing pretty good here. I mean, it probably should be a little bit close to the river, but I think it works. How big does that look? That's not too hateful. And we can put like a little path on top that kind of flattens things out. Make it look less less odd. Get rid of that a little bit there. Alrighty. Got a road to connect across. There we go. Alrighty. So we're going to go here to our paths. And we're going to do this one. Maybe get a little bit closer so we can kind of see a little bit. There we go. That looks good. I like that. That looks pretty good. Alrighty. So we got all of that. That's good. Now we're just going to start building some blocks. It's gonna go across here by let's go like this. 180, we're good. This is all Water Street. Cool. Okay. So We have Sears here. We have Foundry here. It looks like within this area, there's gonna be like a couple of alleys. So since they're all the same roughly, we're just gonna go like this, and we're just gonna go like that. Might as well, right? There we go. That looks good. And it does look like there's a little bit of a road kind of on the outside of this too. Let's go up like this a little bit. That just went down. Alrighty, we'll get rid of that. No, we'll keep it like that. So that way we can have some edges to mess with some stuff. Okay. Now we should have Webster. We do. Okay, so Webster's gonna come all the way up. And let's see, where does Webster go? Webster's gonna have a bridge. So we'll let that go for now. That all looks good, because there's not really any side roads. I believe this is second, so second's gotta pop over here. Pop that there. Nice. Alrighty. That's looking pretty good. Okay. So let's go ahead. How far does that come down? To about there, it looks like. I think so. I'm just kind of eyeballing things. So it does appear as this kind of just goes this way. Oh, this road is so horrible. Alrighty. Or this canal. And it just kind of goes off this way. We're going to need to fix that in a bit. There we go. Okay, so we have Webster Street. Gonna try making a little bridge here. I don't know if that's gonna quite be deep enough. Okay, there's that. So that was Webster. And then we're gonna go ahead, after Webster, we're gonna have another road, which is gonna be Taylor. And we just need to make it the same distance. So 1, 2. It should just be something like 3. And then Taylor's gonna come all the way down to 2nd Street and stop, which should be there. I love how everything's just so... it could be the water leaking. I like how everything's just so outrageously high in the air. Let's let that kind of run its course here. There we go. There we go. Probably same thing with this here for Sears Street. There's no reason why that should be so high. There we go. Cool. I'm sorry, that was Webster. Bring Webster all the way up and over. Sears goes all the way up now. Alrighty, that's good. First, you're coming all the way over. Apparently the first bridge is, there we go. Second street, you're good. You're coming all the way down here. Nice. Alrighty. So we might, oh, that's not what we want to do. We want to get rid of all that there. So the water goes in. Get rid of all that. Thank you. Now it does look like there's a small road over here. I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just put a path in. So I just don't know if I want to put another little road in or not. Nope, definitely not. Let's see if we can. We're going to try. Just doing a little road this way. Like, I hate how that's making a bridge. Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to just kind of not have anything here. Boop, there we are. And we're going to raise this up. There we go. Looks good, looks good. And let's go ahead and get rid of that a little bit. That's annoying. We'll leave it. It'll work. Okay, hopefully we'll start seeing some more water come down in here. What happens if I do something like this? Anything? No? Nothing? We're getting a little bit of stuff happening. If I do maybe make it a little bit bigger. Oh no. We don't want to do that. It kind of works. It's just for some reason, which it's probably these buildings here. Get rid of you. Make sure nothing can be built there. There we go. Then we're going to put industry back in there. I lied. We're going to put industry back in there. There we are. Nice. There we go. Now we're getting some water going in there. Cool. Alrighty. So we're going to bring Water Street further down, I think. Bring this down here. That really looks so weird. Huh, alrighty. That's kind of weird. Now that I look at this, for some reason things can't get built in these places. Huh. I wonder if that's the game messing up. It is a little hilly. Let's go ahead and get rid of this real fast. What if I go out here? Do I get both sides? No, I'm just only getting one. I'm only getting one side. That's so odd. Huh. Oh, interesting. Apparently I have a way I can toggle zones for some odd reason. Alright, let's go ahead and fix that. Must be one of the mods I have. Come through here real fast, and we're gonna redo all this just in case. There we go. And it would also appear our roads are off for some odd reason. Interesting. And this is Madison. Okay. Well, that is 90 degrees, correct? Madison only goes the first. Okay. And this becomes Foundry. Under FOUN Boundary Road. Street, sorry. There we are. I don't know if we will, but we're going to try getting rid of that a little bit. Apparently not. Alrighty, that's cool. So Sears, you're going back up. There we go. And then Webster, you're going all the way back up. There you go. Alrighty, that's cool. So then this one after Webster is Taylor. Taylor reads. Alrighty, that's cool. Then next to Taylor Street, slightly smaller. 1, 2, 3. That's so weird it keeps doing that. 90. There we go. Alrighty, that should be good. For some reason, I think the hill and terrain's messing with my roads a little bit. Will 2 work? We could try 2, because it is going to be smaller. Two, 4. What is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Right? 2. It's all messed up with the hills. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. We want to do an 8. We'll go over one more. We'll make it like that. Then this one's gonna go up and over the bridge. There we are. Taylor's gonna do the same thing. There we go. And across this is going to be a road called Pitt Street. Pitts Street. There we are. Cool. The canal doesn't look that great. It looks okay. Alrighty, so we got Taylor. This one here is going to be MEI Mixed Street. MEICS Mixed Street. Yep. Cool. Nice. Alrighty. And then what do we have over here? I want to see the names of these roads real fast. Ooh, we're a bit off. We are a bit off on how wide everything is.
Email from a listener who asks, "You only play ancient music. Play something new." Well, concerned listener, I think you are confused.
We're a little bit off, not too bad.
Music from antiquity. You're thinking of our rival Plato 88O at 88.
We can fix this. So basically,
As for the classics, practically
where Clifton Street is
quite recent from the last 400 years. Thanks
on
for
First
listening.
Street. Here we are. So we're gonna move this over. And where is Clifton Street? Clifton Street is here. Between Clifton and a road here, which is going to be later Edgar. We can actually, we'll push that forward actually. Because these are going to dead end where the canal is. Okay. So we might as well, let's go like this to bring it up, just so we know what to mess with. Bring this one up here. And this is going to go this way. Okay. This could be Edgar. EDGAR. Oops. EDGAR. Edgar Street. And this is Clifton. Oh, sorry, Clinton Street. Bring you up. Alrighty. Just give us an idea. Bring that up a little bit more. And we can just do something like this if we really want to. So going over, let's say about like that. This is now going to be Kiwi. Keowe. Kiwi Street. Keowe. Yep. Cool. Awesome. So that's good. Alrighty. So get rid of this. So First Street's gonna come over. There we are. Then Pitt Street's gonna come over. And basically, well, hello. Looks like from here over, about there, is all going to be the first ward. Let me just kind of scroll down a little bit. Alrighty, so that's 3rd Street, I believe, right here. That's Springfield. 3rd Street. Bring you all the way over. Here we go. Cool. That's good. So it looks like all the way to about, oops. The canal, basically. Now up to 3rd Street is all going to be first ward. There we go. It's good. Okay. Nice. Okay. I was like, are we getting a tornado? I think we're fine now. Alrighty, let's see here. Now I gotta mess with the lower part here. Okay, so we have 2nd Street here. Okay, that's cool. We need to see Webster Street comes all the way down to 3rd. Webster Street's all the way down to 3rd. Cool. 2nd Street's here. And I do have all this space just because I had to do that thing with the length. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Looks about right. Okay, now we need to look over here. 2nd Street comes over to Clinton Street, which apparently doesn't go all the way down. There we go. So let's go ahead, get rid of this and that for the second moment being. Okay, we're gonna go up a little bit with it. Up here and down. There we go. And it goes over here to about there. So it almost looks like, if I'm looking at this correctly, keep that like that. Looks like part of the canal comes down here. And then we got 3rd Street, which is here. Yeah, interesting. So then we have Montgomery, which comes up to not even 2nd Street. It does. No, it doesn't. It comes down to here. So we need to kind of redirect the river a little bit, or the canal. And then we got Commerce Street, which comes a little bit up here. So we'll go ahead and bring that down a little bit, I think. We'll take out the bridge. It should be something about like that, I think. Let's go ahead, we'll bring this down. We'll bring this over a little bit. There we are. And then we'll go ahead and we will go like this. Get that water in there a little bit better. Oh yeah, that'll work. That's gonna be super deep, but it will work. We're gonna go back over here. Go there. I think it's trying to make a bridge, which we don't want. So let's go ahead and go back to this. And we're gonna kind of just go like that. And as for this, apparently Kiwi and First have done something weird. So we're gonna go like this a little bit and just kind of edge it to the right a little bit. There we go. Then we're gonna get that sidewalk in. That still wants to keep making a bridge, which we don't want a bridge. Alrighty, let's go ahead. We're gonna bring that up a little bit. Looks about kind of correct there. Bring you down a little bit. Oh, actually, we need to bring you up. There we go. That kind of really came out a little bit. Alrighty. Let's go ahead, go back in here real fast. And just try getting that a little bit better. There we go. Alrighty. Bring that up a little bit. Bring that up a little bit. Now let's see if they'll connect. No, still wants to build that little bridge. So weird. Same with this little spot here. Probably because the water's kind of freaking out a little bit, maybe. Here we are. Alrighty, now we'll let everything kind of fix itself. There we are. Now, will it let us connect these two pieces? Not quite. We tried. So now we need to get... Let's go ahead and get rid of this here real fast. Get rid of that bridge a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and try flattening this out a little bit. There we go. That might be a little bit too much. It still seems like it wants to keep doing that. There we are. That's a pretty darn big bridge. Can we do anything that kind of crunch the city? Probably could. Let's go ahead. We'll get rid of that chunk. There we are. And we'll get rid of that chunk. There we are. Looks a little better. I think I'm happy with that. That looks good. Now we're going to go like this. As you can tell, it's still trying to do the whole thing with the... Let's turn this off. There we go. Let's go up like that. There, nice. Okay. So it does look like I was saying earlier after Edgar. We gotta come down here, get rid of a little bit of that. And what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna get a path. We're gonna take this path here, and we're gonna bring it from here, like up. And this is gonna come down to about here, where it looks like there's gonna be another little road. There we go. So now we just need to come in here real fast with this. Get rid of that. That's going to come up a little bit that way. Okay. And we're going to go like this, like this, like this, and it's just going to kind of come down like this. And we're going to make it down to 16. There we are. Well, I think I might too. I might go ahead and outline it as well. Let's go like this. We'll bring this over here. Alrighty, let's go ahead and do this here. Kind of parallel this up a little bit if we can. There we go. Bring that up. There we go. We'll let the water come back in. And I'm going to say this is probably... Oh, we need to get that up here. We're going to make this industry. There we go. We'll make that industry. We'll make this a little bit industry. I think a lot of this stuff... Let's see if what it says on the map, what, if any of this stuff is. I'm going to say... They got different colors, so seeing if there are different things. But yeah, that works. Let's go ahead. Got our water here. Wow, this whole area is just... Looks like we're gonna need another sewage area. Or sewage thing. There we are. Cool. Alrighty. That looks actually pretty darn good. I like that. Let's see here. We got a few things we gotta add. Oops. The first thing we need to do, we're gonna come down here to this little area here. We're gonna be between Webster, actually Sears and Webster it looks like. And we're gonna have what appears to be a firehouse. Let's go here, look at our fire stations. As much as I'd love to put this one in, this 55, it is. Can I? Ooh, I can. I think what to do, let's see what we have real fast. Maybe that'd work. We're gonna do that one. So we got that. We need to get rid of... Actually, we need to get rid of... Who's it gonna let me? There we go. So we got our firehouse, nice. And on the other side, looks like we're gonna have a church. So I think we're gonna do, how much money do we have? We got $3,000. Huh. Let's let things build up a little bit, money-wise. Because we're gonna need to buy a few things. One thing I've been debating. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Would you guys be okay if I start upgrading things to like a cobblestone? I know technically bricks don't really come until like 1900, later 1900. Ooh, we're out of power. But if you guys are cool with it, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I gotta do it anyway, I think, because where are the power plants? Did I accidentally delete the power plants? Power plants. No, they're right there. Okay. Sewage backup. Power plants are doing well. Okay. Do I have any other power plants anywhere? I don't. Okay. We might have to take out a very small loan real fast. electric consumption, electric production. Apparently electricity has increased significantly. Okay, where are we at here? Did I accidentally get rid of something I shouldn't have? We might have taken a small loan. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do real fast. Also, before I do that, let me see how long I've been recording for, because I'm actually curious. Yeah, we've been going for about an hour. So I'm gonna figure this out off stream, and I will keep you guys updated. But you guys all have a good one, and I will see you guys on the next stream. And thanks again, everyone. See ya. Bye.